I'm always getting asked, Garth, where should we be buying our investment properties? Well, as we sit today in this market, the market is not straightforward. It's a moving target at the moment. We've got these different property cycles happening around the country. Let's have a look quickly at Perth. So at Perth, still going really, really strong. But what we're starting to see now is that some of the rents are starting to stabilize in certain pockets of Perth. We're seeing rents starting to flatline in some areas and other areas going up. So Perth still has some opportunity. What's happening with the iron ore prices? Also, we're keeping an eye on that. So lots of moving parts there. Also, what about in places like in Melbourne? Great opportunities there, coming off a low base, but also got a few challenges going on there with the increased land tax and a lot of changes there to the Tenancies Act in favour of the tenants. So what we're saying is the market is not as straightforward as it has been. The market is getting a little bit more complicated now, and you definitely need to get the right advice, because it's going to come down to quite a few personal aspects from your side. It's going to depend on your purchasing capacity, number one, which will be able to tell us where you can and where you can't go into the market. Also, what is your risk threshold? Are you a low risk threshold type of investor? Are we looking to buy and hold for a 15 to 20 year period? So all these factors come in. Also, very much so, the cash flow on the property. How much can you afford on a cash flow of a property? There's strong rents in certain capital cities, and there's lower rents in other capital cities, which might need some subsidizing, but going to be good for capital growth. So the feedback at the moment from us is that the market is becoming more complicated. It's more complex, and it's not just throwing a dart at the dartboard like in a Perth market and you're going to do well, as an example. So you need to talk to experts, get a really good understanding of what you're trying to achieve from an investment property, and let's try and map out the right plan. Let's get a plan for you in place before we even start looking at properties, and let's make sure we get the right fit to you that's going to help you get the right property to create your wealth. So reach out to us, the experts in investment property. That's us, Property Powerhouse. Thank you.